Oh, I didn't realise it should have been sharing sound. Right, well, I shouldn't get a fucking... As there was no sound, I shouldn't get a fucking copyright for that. Morning, I didn't realise there was no sound then. Didn't realise there was no sound. Morning, morning, morning. Looks like most people are burnt out from the night stream, so I thought I'd do a morning one. I haven't done a proper morning one for a little while, so we'll see how it goes. It's got chillax in the title, so you know, we'll see how that goes. Let's shut my YouTube thingy a minute. Shut the music. Open YouTube. And go there. There we are. Yeah, the link's out and pinned. It's not pinned in Ministry Live Streams channel because I'm streaming to 2 just to get the viewings up on that one. Maybe pick up some stragglers for subs. But after my couple of strikes that didn't go anywhere, I removed all my copyright claimed content. And the last few days, people have been on about monetization, and I've never been one for monetization. But I just thought, yeah, I'll apply and see what happens. So I applied, and they tell you it could take up to a month. Within a day and a half, I'd heard that I'd been accepted. Well, I haven't activated it. It's not active. And I'm not sure. I doubt I'll activate it. I might only activate memberships for private streams, but there's no way that I'm having adverts and shit on my fucking channel. No way at all. But yeah, loads of people were saying the other day on panels, oh, I've tried loads of times and not been accepted. So yeah, I find it a bit weird that they accepted me virtually straight away for monetization. So bit of a weird one. Links are starred, pinned, and out there. Morning, 21 ghosts. Apart from Bagman. Morning, 20 ghosts. Yeah, so like the title says, just a Wednesday chillax. Hopefully it stays that way. But, found it quite strange the last few days or week or so that there's not much in the daytime going on. It all seems to be evening and nighttime streams. Morning, Andrew. I got you, dude. I got you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you leaving your camera on or off?
Go on for a second. And then I'll turn it off.
How's it going?
Not too bad. How you doing?
Yeah, all right, man. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've had a couple of fucking bad days with stomach acid again, but
oh yeah, I heard you at that. Yeah, I'm like.
Yeah, fucking. The last night I was all right, so I got
good.
sort of a proper night's sleep. So
yeah, feeling fresh.
Yeah, all refreshed this morning. I was up early though. I was awake at about 5. So
yeah, I was up about fucking 5:30, 6.
Well,
What you
What's that?
monetize now? Yeah. Did you just say?
Well, I can.
Oh, you can.
I can if I want to. The last few days, a few people have been on about it and saying, "Oh, I've applied over and over and I can't get monetized. I don't know why." So
Yeah.
I thought, "Fuck it, I'll just apply and see what happens." Because I meet all the criteria. But I thought I'd have issues because of how many age restricted videos I've got
Right.
and how many copyright claimed ones I've got, or I've had to remove. I removed them all. So, but yeah, I've woken up to an email this morning. I put YouTube on, and it came up on the screen. Fucking apply for whichever one you want. So, you know, adverts.
Yeah. So what's the point of monetizing? Or what's the point? What did you get out of it? Like, what did you get out of it?
Well, I probably won't monetize, so I'm not going to get anything out of it. I wouldn't earn through views or anything.
Yeah.
So there wouldn't be any point in having ads on anything because it's just not going to earn anything, and people get annoyed with ads. I get pissed off with adverts myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know I do. I got ad blocker on my laptop and PC, but on my Xbox and TV, I can't fucking block the bastards. Yeah, and with live streams, you don't have adverts anyway, do you? With live streams, and that's
no. I think you can put them on if you want to, because yeah, I remember Expo when he was monetized. The first minute of his stream was ads, so he must have put the option. I'll put adverts at the start of the stream, but you know, I can't get on with ads. I can't get on with adverts. Yeah, that'd probably be the only thing I'd do. Arcash would be £1 memberships for one private live stream a week.
Donate it to a charity or something.
Yeah, that's an idea.
Do a community giveaway to I think that's what DJ Audits does, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's a duck race every month or something.
Yeah. Yeah, my last giveaway, DJ Hertz had his t-shirt, so he was chuffed. So the one before that, Dejected wanted AC Sniffer to have the mask, so that went that way. Morning, Louise. Morning, Grandma.
You big sausage, Arkash. You big sausage.
Morning, AJ.
Where did I go yesterday? Oh, I fucking forgot. Went for a walk down Port Talbot, down the valley. Yeah. Well, I've forgotten where it was, man. Actually.
Yeah, I love it up there. I love it up.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, my brother went up to have a look at a house in Cummer.
You are flat sausage.
Looks down onto Port Talbot the one way, and the other side it looks down to Pontypridd, but it was too far out the way for him, you know.
Yeah, I could have walked for fucking miles. I could have, but we had to turn back because we had to be back at 1 o'clock. So.
Yeah.
Could have carried on going.
Morning, Optical. Morning, Tobbs. So your feet are a lot better then, are they?
Yeah, but they were starting to hurt yesterday.
Yeah.
You know, on the bottom, on your soles on your feet, like.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing there, but it's just fucking every step was starting to hurt.
Yeah. I used to get really, because I used to walk around barefoot all the time. I used to get really thick, tough skin on the bottom of my feet. And
I think it is that kind of thing. Like, and when you're walking, it fucking hurts. Like,
yeah. I started using this softening cream, this Mycotta cream.
Oh, yeah.
A few times. And then I had one of them fucking, you know, them grinder things, them sander with the roller on. Yeah. I did that for a few weeks and I've not had a problem since. So But
Yeah,
then
there's no dry
walk around
skin
barefoot
there.
much anymore.
There's no dry really skin there. Look. It's I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, it's just like it goes like a callus. It goes like thick, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'll have to try that then. Try that.
Any plans for today? Because it's nice.
Got a meeting at 10 o'clock. Got to go to the doctor's. Might go for a walk or something.
Nice.
Got to do washing as well. And shit.
Yeah, I ain't got much on today, to be honest. Good walk with the dog this afternoon. He's already been out this morning, so he's flat out again. But good dog walk this afternoon.
Yeah. You live in the country, countryside, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
nice.
A couple of minutes in the van and I'm on the mountain, so.
Yeah. Hey, Kelly T. Thank you.
Morning, Kelly.
She's that Welsh lass, isn't she? But
Yeah. Someone told me she's been getting a bit of unnecessary grief on the other side.
yeah, she goes on expos and the girls, isn't it? The girls.
Yeah.
Lindsay and
I'm not sure where she was getting grief. May have been on Shafts. I'm not sure, but someone told me.
yeah, I think I seen it a couple of weeks ago. She was getting a bit stick in the chat.
Big up, Kelly. Fuck them, I'd say.
She seems she can fucking handle herself anyway.
Yeah.
Proper thick Welsh accent as well, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on with this fucking computer this morning. It's my new one and turned it on. Wanted an update. Said, it'll take 3 seconds to restart. 3 minutes to restart, sorry. I've still sat here fucking 15 minutes later waiting for it to finish, a twat. So I did the old reset and it worked.
Yeah, they say don't turn it off when
turn it off and turn it on. Sorted.
I was going to say something. Oh yeah, fucking gamer starting on Angelina yesterday on Society X.
I was watching a bit of that.
Yeah, he pissed me off. He was fucking rude as fuck to her. He was fucking idiot.
Yeah, I don't know what I was flicking back and forth because I wasn't really concentrating. I was fucking knackered, so I was just flicking backwards and forwards between Grippers and Society, and then I flicked into Society, and it was going off, and Gamer was being warned and let back on, and he'd start again, and he'd chucked off.
Yeah,
fucking hell,
fucking idiot. Most of the time. Oh yeah, fucking Luton beat Sunderland, didn't they? 2-0 last night.
Who beat Sunderland?
Luton Town, is it? They're going to Wembley. I thought Sunderland were going to win it.
Was that a two-leg thing, was it?
Yeah, it was last night. Luton won 3-2 on aggregate.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I know. I bet Sunderland ain't that, like the Swan and only. He's a massive Sunderland fan, isn't he? He gets his knife up when he fucking loses. What a night that was. Fucking hell. It was a fucking machete, wasn't it?
Yeah, machete, yeah.
He's probably not happy today, but not happy. You get his fucking machine gun out or something.
Yeah. Well, they were all talking the other day about it being a para Sunderland fucking playoff final, but I would have preferred that. That's a match I would have actually fucking gone out of my way to watch, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it'd be good, that would have. Fucking hell. Yeah. Yeah, it'd been a classic, wouldn't it?
Yeah. What is
Down in
the
old Wembley. Yeah, it was funny as fuck, grip, wasn't it? You went fucking nuts. That's good. Yeah, it was mad as a boxing fight. He's a fucking dickhead when he's like that, don't he?
I gotta admit, I think he's funny, but last night he was being
He went too far, way too far.
with Angela, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I just watched it back this morning. About an hour of it. I was in bed, fast asleep.
Yeah, I was off early-ish again last night and
It was good.
getting back into Netflix and that. So I chucked some Netflix on, and within about 5 minutes, my missus had turned it over, and I sort of rolled over and said, I was watching that. And she said, no, you weren't. You were fucking snoring. So it took me about 5-10 minutes to fall asleep.
Must have been knacking, man.
So it's the same. If I put something on I want to watch, I fall asleep. That's the way it is.
Yeah. I do that sometimes as well. Yeah, that fucking Netflix.
Yeah, we got.
I had a free trial of Amazon Prime.
Yeah,
that was quite good. Look, hey, yeah, it is one and only. Unlucky for last night, mate. I was hoping you were going to win, Sunderland. But, yeah, I thought you were going to win, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't mind Prime, but
yeah, Prime. Yeah,
they don't update it enough. But then again, a lot of the producers and film companies are keeping their content themselves and putting it out on their own channels, isn't they? So there's Paramount Channel now, there's Lionsgate Channel, carrying all their own branded stuff. So
Netflix is going downhill, if you ask me.
Morning, mate. Oh, Lordie's laughing it up at someone's expense, but look at her.
I was up when Sunderland would win, to be honest with you. But they've even put fucking adverts on the $4.99 Netflix a month. I know. Fucking
yeah.
Bastard.
No. Yeah, I know. I do watch. That's one thing I do like is the the independent ones where it says watch these free if you watch ads. That's pretty good because the ads are only like fucking 60 seconds long.
Yeah.
So I don't really mind that.
Yeah, it's not too bad. But, once they start putting ads on, they'll just put more and fucking more. It goes.
Yeah, they will. They're just testing the water, see how many people complain about the adverts.
Yeah. I'm going to make a couple of tea and a fag. I'll be back now.
Yeah, no worries.
All right.
Morning, PTC. Morning, Michelle. I can see there's a little bit of to and fro in the chat. It doesn't seem too bad, but keep it semi-civil. If you're going to dig at each other, please.
Oh dear, it seems as if you have earned 5 minutes on the naughty step wearing a fucking dunce's cap. Yellow card for fuck's sake. Big up all the keyboard warriors hiding in mummy's vagina.
No one's on the naughty step. That was just for Michelle. And morning, Binksy. Yeah, it's nice to do another morning one. Like I said, I haven't done a proper morning one for a while, so nice and chilled. I probably won't get a copyright claim because the music didn't play at the start, so I probably won't play anymore. But it's something I'm going to find hard not to do is play a proper tune at the start. So I think I'm going to do it anyway. And when I've finished, I'll just cut that out of the live. Just cut that 5 minutes at the start out. I've got one process in at the moment that's removing or muting music. So my phone went woo-doo.
Fucking high tide up there, man.
Is it the beach is covered, is it?
Yeah, it's high, man. Yeah. Can't actually see the beach bit, but I see all across, well, most of it.
Yeah.
They stuck a big fucking building right in front, so you can't fucking just see the Mumbles Pier and all that.
Oh, yeah.
So they fucking cunts. Used to look, they look right across, like, both sides, like, but you can't anymore.
Mumbles Village will virtually stay the same, but the rest of Swansea seafront is going to be filled with fucking apartments before long. You watch.
They're doing Mumbles promo. No, it's be 18 months. They're going to widen all the prom. They're doing lots to it. Look. It's
good. That means they won't be allowing any new fucking houses probably on the Mumbles.
Yeah, well, there's not many places on the front, to be honest with you. No. Yeah. I think in a lot of places they're not allowed to build houses because of there's something in place that they can't buy the land to build houses on it anyway. So
good. Yeah, probably a covenant on it.
Yeah, I mean down the marina, Swansea Marina. There's loads of new flats and stuff down there, but there's
I noticed in the big blocks down there. There's a few online for sale, and they're not that expensive. I thought they would be, but they're not. They're pretty cheap, to be honest, for what they are and where they are.
Yeah, I was looking the other day. They were pretty cheap. Like I thought they were a lot more than, and even the rent. Some of them are pretty cheap as well. Like,
yeah,
for the area and stuff, like So, yeah. I was gonna get a flat down there years ago. You know where the Civic Centre is?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, just there. It's like
Morning, Katie.
I wouldn't say like they're run down or anything, but they're not as nice as some of them. But probably still up. I didn't want to be in town with all the madness and drinking and shit.
That's the thing with industrial towns, isn't it? Port towns. It's there's always going to be them areas that need fucking regeneration. Or areas that used to be nice that just get neglected because they're regenerating another area. There's a fucking 2-bed house up in Town Hill for sale, 90 grand. And I was surprised. It needs a little bit of work. And I mean, nothing. It needs nothing. It's 90 fucking grand up in town. I couldn't believe it. And it hasn't been sold. It's been online for months and it hasn't sold for 90 grand.
Yeah, but the area is not, it's just Rothwell and Swansea, Mayo and Tottenham.
Yeah. Morning, Tyrone.
Morning, AJ.
How you doing, mate?
Okay.
How you doing? Yeah.
Good, and yourself?
Aye, not too bad.
Are you talking about properties, are you?
Yeah.
Down the marina and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Not as expensive. Well, some of them weren't. Some of them are,
Yeah, some of them are silly money, but some of them are very affordable.
Yeah, my wife's friend lives down the marina there, right on the front there.
Yeah.
But I think it's something like 300,000 for a flat or something like that.
Oh, they come right down now. They come right down. The first ones that were built, now you can pick one up for like 125, 150, and that's right on the front.
Yeah.
Gripper,
this is the Welsh panel, son.
Who else is Mr. Nice Guy?
Yeah.
He probably did a late one on Societies, probably.
He was on Grippers last night.
Oh, Grippers was it? I knew he was. Yeah, Grippers, yeah.
I jumped on for a little bit, but I don't like a man like Tiggs, that.
Oh, was he on there?
He come on and I fucking went off then. So I can't bother with the fucker. Mr. Nice Guy told him he didn't want to bother with him, People seem to forget very quickly about what people have done,
Yeah, there's something weird about that. I don't like him.
Yeah, he broke the ice by coming on mine at like 4 or 5 in the morning a couple of weeks ago, and he wouldn't speak. Yeah. And then I sort of tried to let him speak, but there was 3 or 4 others on the panel that were just saying, it's Tiggs, and he disappeared. Then a couple of days later, he turned back up. So,
yeah, well, like I said, people just seem to forget easily and forgive easily what goes on with people on you. If I don't like somebody, I won't fucking.
Well, I didn't really know anything about him, sort of thing, until what people started saying about him conversing with young'uns online and that.
Yeah.
And then I sort of remembered then, like whatever it was 6 months ago or whatever it was, he disappeared.
He fucking tried to propose to that fucking girl on my panel, didn't he? Remember?
Yeah. That was the one thing. One of the young girl he was sort of grooming in America, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. No, she was Irish, was she?
Right. No, she was American, wasn't she?
I don't know. I can't remember.
I think she was American. And then, Vincent brought up the other day about him stabbing someone, then he's got a knife on fucking somebody else's on Spunkfish's live, and
I didn't see that.
It's just not on.
Yeah, this one's the ambulance service, yeah. It is the Pit Property Special.
Yeah, but none of us are on Pip though.
That's it, guy. What the fuck is Pip? I don't even know what Pip is. What is fucking Pip?
Personal independence payment. My missus gets Pip because of her kidney failure.
It's the old incapacity benefit.
I know, mobility allowance type of thing, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't get any of that. I've had fuck all free in my life. I worked all my bastard life.
Yeah, I have till just over a year now.
So yeah, I jumped on. I didn't jump on. I listened to a Reese's quiz for a little bit on Society Access. They just couldn't. It's the same. You can't seem to get through a question without somebody fucking rowing about something,
No.
I was watching it back earlier when I woke up.
It's a waste of fucking time.
I found it highly amusing. Mine, I gotta be honest, I was fucking giggling like a fucking child. Yeah. But Reese being deadly serious.
Oh, Reese was losing his rag, wasn't he? Reese was losing his rag.
Did he? Yeah. I haven't watched it all back yet.
Yeah. Morning, PP. I hope you're bagging up, fella.
I told Gripper. Gripper says,
is that the real PP?
that he's taken over from Gripper now as number one
Big up, PP.
quiz master.
Yeah. He's trying
He's not
to,
as
isn't
good as you was, Gripper. He's not as good as you was. Fair play.
he? Right.
I
I
like
was thinking,
Gripper.
are you doing the mastermind thing, Ty?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it at some point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Are you
after
in
I see
stream?
last,
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah.
No.
after
I've
last
been-
night, I could
I've
see.
been-
After last night, I thought, yeah, I can do that. Got enough
Yeah.
time to Google all the fucking answers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try and answer the questions as quickly as possible to try and get more questions in, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'll bring up the mate.
hanging
You need
out
to
for-
fucking answer them for me or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw your post yesterday, PP. Fucking stunning fish. Stunning fish. Yeah, PP's been bagging up on carps just under 30.
Where?
Yeah, I seen his community post and the other day.
I think he's on a Syndicate Lake, I think.
Where?
Oh, there you are. Ty, you can do it today, look. He's,
I got time to
got a
I gotta
nice
go
break
and,
up.
do a bit of work at the allotment Gripper today. So
Hello, you up? Morning, fella.
Hey, good morning.
I'm going down
Morning, Ash.
tomorrow. I think.
yeah.
A lot more. In the morning. All right,
Hey,
Akash.
Good morning, Tyrone.
Morning.
Morning,
Good
Agash.
morning. Hey, I tell you what, Andrew, it's a nice pleasure seeing you. No, that's the dead truth. I think you're a little bit missed in my heart.
Pick up that, Ash.
Big up, man.
Yeah, but as long as you're doing good.
Yeah, three. God, 3
Morning,
months.
Tony.
2
Good
months.
on you, and big up, Andrew.
Who's that? Hey,
Tony.
Tony.
Hey,
Alright.
big up, Tony.
All right, Minister. All right,
Right, Tony.
all right, Andrew, mate. Good to see
Hey,
you.
Tony.
Tyrone.
Uh,
Who's just jumped on bottom right? I can't see him.
Agash.
Okay.
Oh, it's Orky. All right, Orky. Yeah, I thought I'd just jump on 10 minutes. I've got the bath. You know, I've got one of them big hot water tanks. It takes like 2 hours to get hot. You know.
Oh,
So
like,
just-
yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
the
I've
version
still
of
got
the
an
thing, is it?
immersion tank as well.
Yeah.
It's massive. You know, it is big. Like once it's hot, like you get loads of water, but it's just takes like 2 hours. So
The emerginator water.
Yeah.
yeah, the old immersion heater. Yeah, it's you end up with like about 2 baths full. Like it's bloody.
Aye.
The bath's small, but the bloody tank's like it's like bloody 10 foot high. Like
Yeah, but people nowadays don't know the difference. They wouldn't realise that they had to share a bath with me or you one day, Spunkfish.
well, this is it.
All
This
these
is it,
younger
you know.
generations.
I know. I
You're
used to
gonna
have
get
to go in after my sisters, me, like we did. You know what I mean?
I used to have to go in after me bath, after me dad, and they worked down the pit.
Yeah. I will look at it.
I've showered with many naked men, all cuddled up close after rugby,
Yeah,
because the fucking water tank used to last about, the hot water used to last about 10 minutes. So if you didn't get in, you were having a cold shower after rugby.
yeah. I remember the old tin bath, me though. Do you remember the tin bath arc?
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
man.
I can't remember ever using it.
You
But I
remember that,
what we
Tyrone,
are.
won't you, mate?
Fucking hell, yeah. Sunday night bath
Just a bit.
time in front of the fire and the fucking tin bath. Yeah, I
in
fucking
the
remember
kitchen or whatever. Yeah, in front of oven.
Yeah.
That was the warmest place in house, weren't it? Kitchen when oven was on.
I can remember that. Yeah, very well. And we like sing something
Sing,
simple on the radio.
Instinct,
And the black and white minstrels on TV.
that's right. The black and white television.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
That's going back a bit.
And
See,
it was all the bloody-
I love Dettel in the bath. I love Dettel in the bath. Especially after rugby, I used to like it because it makes every fucking scrape sting like a bastard.
Yeah.
But it cleans them thoroughly.
Yeah, bloody hell, man.
Yeah.
Them
Good
were
old
the
days. Good old days they were.
Yeah, they were, weren't they? Like, you think, well, there was no central heating, were there, in them days?
No.
Like, you know,
When I was growing up, mate, the only toilet we had was about fucking 300 yards down the garden.
Yeah. I know. But I mean, what you never had, you never missed, though, do you? So it was happy days, really.
Yeah.
If you've never had something like, you don't miss it, do you?
I think people were a lot happier back then, and today's fucking,
Well, that just goes to show people have too much nowadays.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Too much creature comforts, like, yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
They're never satisfied. Never satisfied.
They're not.
That's the problem. Is you don't get satisfaction from your latest gadget. You're looking for the next one straight away. Phone, TV.
Well, you make things too comfortable as well. I always remember shoes are always uncomfortable, so you never wanted to wear shoes for very long.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right.
Like
you stop to break
benches are now all padded, so people can sit
Go
down
to
for longer.
Primark and buy a pair for £8. See how uncomfortable they are.
Yeah. And you used to have to put like bandages round your ankles, didn't you, to stop all the skin coming off, like, you know? You used to have to like wear them in, didn't you?
Yeah.
Cobblers used to be everywhere, didn't they? Used to have your little cobblers to like repair your shoes, didn't you?
Yeah, there's still a few around, weirdly enough, you know.
I took my watch there to get adjusted the other day, and he refused to do it. He said it was too old.
It must be a modern cobbler. Too old.
Well, it's old school. It's like a jeweler's. It's like a cobbler's. He does all sorts. He's like one of those, you know.
Yeah. Too old. That's crazy, that.
But he wanted to just give us a whole new strap for my watch. I said I just want a few links taken out.
Yeah. Bloody hell, man.
Yeah, that's what he wanted. He wanted you to pay fucking 15 or 20 quid for a new strap, didn't he?
I said, well, I might as well just buy a new watch. It's only a Casio watch, but it's like one from like the 80s, like the metal one with the metal strap.
Yeah.
I'm just holding on to it. It was,
Oh, they're retro as fuck now, they are. I've got a couple of swatches somewhere.
I'll go get a brand new Casio for about £20 or £12 out of Argos.
Yeah.
It lasts forever.
I don't wear watches, but
yeah, maybe.
I can't.
Yeah, not anymore. I used to do, not anymore.
Someone bought me this when I when my job
not one
ended.
of these things, like, but one of them bloody,
nice.
I like
the thing is, you don't need everything's on your fucking phone, isn't it? You don't need a watch when it. I got 5 watches, yeah.
Accurate, is it?
Yeah, accurate. That's one of them special.
Yeah, I used to have a nice gold and fucking silver. I bought it at Argos at 150 quid. Fucking sold it when I was in a casino for like 30 quid, and I won my money back.
The old accurate.
Got 200 quid up.
Yeah, I can't wear what I can't wear.
I sold it because I fucking didn't get it back.
Yeah,
some people
nowadays you can get them. You can put whatever you want on them, can't you?
Yeah,
just put whatever face you want. These digital, you can. I like the old. Do you remember them? Like the first watches that come out, they were all like LEDs, weren't they?
Yeah.
Like red
I
LEDs.
tell you what, it won't beat the old Timex watches. They last forever.
Timex.
42
Ticka Timex.
Yeah.
That was the
the classics now are them Secondas, aren't they? Remember the Secondas? They were like a cheap watch, but they're not bad, are they, for a cheap watch?
They've gone up in price as well, I think.
They're collectible now, them Secondas.
Yeah, they've gone up in price. Now.
Yeah. That's nice. I think he used to advertise them. That comedian, was it one of the Ronnies? Was it Ronnie Barker? I think he used to advertise them. Ronnie Barker.
Well, I sat in my garden last night, late in the night. I didn't see any fucking aliens at all. I don't know what's going on. I must be the only one not seeing aliens.
Who was talking about that the other day on the stream?
AMG.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I love AMG. And I was right into it. I've got to be honest, I was right into that stream the other day. I was right into it. You know, like I said,
and the chat with Ministry, and the chat with
and
great comments in there.
Yesterday when Arkash was on and there was a discussion going on about conspiracies and whatnot, I put in the chat, I'm 100% with Arkash on Antarctica. we're not being told, you know. So I'm into that sort of thing, you know. AMG was talking stuff that's right up my street, like.
Yeah. But it goes to show that if you are questioning or whatever,
Hey, Gripper, careful what you're saying. Look at them, plenty of aliens on you, right?
Yeah. But it's easiest to go with whatever they want to show to us. It's easiest to go. Sorry, Andrew. The son of that millionaire, weren't there? There was a son of it was an industrialist. He was like a billionaire, and he had a son, and he was into like all the alternative stuff. So what he did, because he had the money, he got a few of his mates and all that, told an old fucker, got a proper yacht, all the gear, and he went to the fucking Antarctica, right? Just to look like, you know what I mean? And he went somewhere where it was all quiet. They took the time, spent millions. As soon as they landed there, they was fucking arrested and fucking proper interrogated. If you go anywhere near that ice wall at Antarctica, you're just fucking arrested immediately. People don't want you there. But when you hear what they actually tell you over the microphone, it's like military grade. But they don't say, "Come on, let's pull over with the water police." They like threaten you with life and ammunition. Yeah. Oh God, yeah. The deal and that was going back a few years. That so I mean they're hiding something over there. Well, we all know at Christmas time when you're a little bit young and naive and little, and then your parents are hiding something in the cupboard or in their wardrobe. You can't go in there because it's special. This is exactly all the government are doing. You know, there's greater things in that wardrobe, in that cupboard. Of course there is. You're just keeping it closed. Of course. As long as you can't see it, you'll never question. Yeah, that's it. Oh God, yeah. They're just telling everybody. They're telling us just bullshit, aren't they? Really, I don't believe nothing that the government's telling me. In fact, I do the opposite. I spin it 180 degrees. So if they're pushing something, the complete opposite's normally like closer to the truth. The complete opposite.
We can work with actual facts that have been published and been on the mainstream media whenever it was before the pandemic or during. All the world leaders going to Antarctica, all their closest representatives, what were they going there to be shown?
And at the same time, there was another argument claiming global warming. So not to use your car, your tap, your aeroplane as much, and all them were flying out on single planes. Well, a lot of bollocks, because the planet goes hot and cold on its own. If human beings were on that planet, it goes hot and cold, but anyway, by nature. So, so the temperature going up, that's normal. The temperature going down is normal. Well, I was at the beach the other day, and there was a photo from 100 or so years ago to like today, and the water level is exactly the same. You can see it on the brick. He said, count the bricks down. The water level hasn't changed. Yeah, there you go. So that proves it's bullshit then, doesn't it? That's what he was saying. See, because they'll have the mark. It's just a simple marking method. Exactly. Yeah, you've got a lighthouse. You can count your bricks down, your markings and all that. Yeah, and if you think about it, I was thinking that last year, and somebody mentioned it, and it's true. Every big event, then they call it by accident, disaster. Pretty much every big event, you can say that it's by design. It ain't no bloody accident. Who decides whether it's an act of God? Like, do they real? Did you do this? Oh yeah, I did. But them dying kids in Africa, that's not to do with me. I know, yeah. And then if you actually dig beneath the surface, it's all been by design, and it's all been caused. It's all been planned. Like the world wars, they was all planned. The big world war, they're not by accident. It's all by design. Well, even when you fart, you don't plant the fart, but your body makes you fart because it produces gas and it does all those things that produces a fart. And everything's done by design. Everything's planned. Just like the government do. Everything's just. Yeah, it's like that's why I don't want everybody eating loads and loads of meat, because they can have loads and loads of cows which flatulate loads and loads, which takes out the ozone layer. They're putting all the vaccinations into the cows and stuff now, aren't they? Oh yeah, they're full of them. Yeah. In fact, even if you've only got a small holding with a few cows, you've got to pump them full of all sorts, or else you can't sell them. You've got to do it by law. You've got to have the certificates. Yeah. So say you've got 4 cows that are perfectly healthy because you've got acres. You know, they're really healthy because there's no disease because you've got acres. It's a small 4 cows on what, 20 acres. You've still got to pump them full of all sorts of shit to sell them. Yeah.
You always blame the model. Well, that's like saying you cannot blame us, or you cannot blame anything. It's them. Everything's done by design.
Yeah.
There's never no blame.
Yeah, when I move, in the near future,
government means
having enough space to raise my
government
own.
means mind control, doesn't it? That's what it means. Mind control.
Yeah. If I have to eat mostly birds and a couple of bunnies, then that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I've got plans
wood
for
pigeon, innit?
gardens and fucking polytunnels as it is, I'm gonna get polytunneled right up. So
yeah. I'm just gonna make myself a quick black coffee, lads. Yeah.
All right, Tony.
Tony.
Black coffee.
Thing is, we're unless you look into it, when we're not told what's pumped into our fucking, normal everyday fucking beef and pork and lamb, which is chemical after chemical, wormers, fucking pit treatments,
stabilizers.
We're fucking ingesting all of that, and even organic, it can be fucking claimed as free range or organic, and say no antibiotic, but that's bullshit. That doesn't mean it hasn't had fucking inoculations or anything, or wormers, or because they have to by law. So whatever sort of supermarket meat we eat, it's we're getting something we're not supposed to from it. Whether it be heavy metals or fucking sodium, bleach. They wash chicken in fucking bleach.
Yeah, I gotta jump off, Ministry. I'll catch you later.
Oh, Ty.
Have a nice day, Tom.
Have a good day, everybody. I gotta go. I got a lot on this morning. We're gonna get up the allotment, sort things out. Have a nice day, everyone.
Don't work too hard.
Yeah,
I won't. You will.
Yeah.
I'll sit in the shed and watch.
You'll be watching her plough 6 acre field.
Have a good day, everyone.
You too.
And you tight. But yeah, I'm definitely planning on raising some, just because I like fowl birds. Like I'm planning on raising some partridge and quail anyway. So and any males, they get dispatched for food. So
yeah, chickens, ducks, and quails. That's what you want.
Yeah, duck. I love duck to eat, but I've kept ducks in the past, and they're stinky bastards.
Oh, stinky, messy.
Is it if you give them a little pond, which obviously I did because it's the right thing to do. They are horribly stinky bastards, but if you keep them on pasture, then not so bad. But yeah. Are you going on the protest today, Ash?
No, not today. I'm sad and disappointed that I can't, but...
What protest is that for?
It's down in London. It's... What's this one about? I forgot.
Is it about the... I think it's speakers from all over the country. Is it about the age they're teaching children?
Yeah, that's
that one.
Is
it that one?
Yeah.
Midlands.
Big up Midlands.
Will there be a big turnout, Ash, do you reckon?
Pardon?
Big up the Humble Crumble.
Will there be a big turnout at London?
Not too sure.
Well, I've seen advertisements on Facebook. I only go on Facebook once a day. So I saw an advertisement on Facebook about a Welsh organisation of protesters, and they were calling on anyone who saw it to fucking head to London from Wales. So I don't know how many are heading up. I haven't read the post this morning or see what it says, but there's going to be some Welsh speakers up there. So there's going to be a Welsh contingent going. Morning, John. Morning, Kendra.
Morning, John and Kendra.
But it's something that definitely needs.
Beautiful.
Definitely needs fucking proper fucking discussing in the Commons or the Lords. It's going to end up in fisticuffs, isn't it? Proper fisticuffs. The shills are going to be sent. The Antifa shills are going to be sent out en masse to cause fucking trouble.
Fucking Welsh will be there, will he?
I would have thought so. Yeah.
Where's that to? In Wales or London?
London.
London.
Yeah.
Yeah, is Michelle and Vince going? I thought I heard they were going in chat.
I think they are. And John.
And John.
Aye. And Gary Stacker Rims, he might be there.
If you're listening, Michelle.
Dave 157.
Big G, I've got a t-shirt for you, dude.
Who?
Trevor.
A little live stream.
Oh. You went, yeah?
Al D1 or Al. And he didn't want the t-shirt, so he donated it. So I give it to Trev, who came third in the race. So DJ Hertz has got one.
Oh.
And Bidsy just needs to drop me a fucking where to post it to, so he can email me or jump backstage when I'm on my own or something.
Yeah.
Oh, Gripper, I love the start of your live yesterday. I know a lot of people didn't, but I watched personally myself. I watched Ted Coningsby live. I've recently
the
discovered
the Merlin engines. Come on.
And I watched him about a fortnight ago on the Mac Loop, recording on the Mac Loop, the F-16s and F-35s and Tornadoes, and fucking wow, from North Wales, amazing stuff, amazing.
It's a Bombers, isn't it?
Yeah, Lancaster.
Yeah, that's it. Lancaster Bombers. Yeah. Fucking hell of a plane, isn't it?
Yeah. My grandfather was a pilot trainer in Lancasters during World War II, down in Shoreham. His eyesight was too bad to actually fly as a pilot, so he would go up with pilots and teach the pilots, obviously, and also teach the navigators how to use the navigation equipment, for bomb release. Yeah, I haven't got any photos, but my brother's got lots of photos of him in uniform, standing by Lancasters and fighter jets as well. The trainer not jets, the trainer fighters, which were the Hawker Hurricane, were they? The American ones.
Oh.
Yeah, and he developed an obsession from being a pilot and whatever. And once he was released from the RAF, he decided, well, he was into his bikes and all anyway, big time. But my brother's got a picture somewhere where he's fitted like, I think it's from the 60s, and he's fitted like an Austin A10 engine into a fucking motorcycle.
Fuck yeah.
So a proper, original, probably one of the first chopper jobs, but he built it to race, you know what I mean? Not to ride around the streets fucking around. It was a racing bike that he built. So, but that's in the blood as well, because of that side of the family's Manx, so it's in the blood. Bikes are in the blood.
Have you ever ridden a bike, Ministry?
I've got my full bike license.
Yeah?
Yeah, full bike license, yeah.
Yeah, if if I'm sober over a year, I might get my driving license back.
Yeah.
But I can't really afford a car, can I? But
Yeah, you'll get it back, Andrew. You will.
It means freedom. It means freedom.
yeah, I know. It's some money though, isn't it? Fucking money.
Yeah. Yeah, but the thing is, Andrew, you've still got the channel, and you could, there's nothing stopping you doing some fucking auditing, or even doing Ubex if you don't want to do auditing, do the urban exploring.
Oh, urban.
Fucking, there's so much to explore just in Wales. You wouldn't even have to leave Wales. You wouldn't even have to leave South Wales.
I don't think I do auditing, though. No.
No, Ubex is a good.
I think I'd be too cheeky to them, and they'd probably arrest me.
Well,
I'd end
up getting arrested all the time.
If you've got a driving license, what you could do is one day you could drive to see me, the next day you could go see Spunkfish.
Yeah,
come and
freedom, isn't it?
Yeah, every time you want to join a panel, you'll be joining at somebody else's house. So we'll all be thinking, "Oh, where's Andrew at today?" And on that one, I'll tell you what, I'd throw you 50 quid for petrol.
Make good
content as well, streaming the journey and that. People love watching journeys.
I've just got my provisional back because when I lost my license, because I'm in Northern Ireland, they take all your full provision. They take all your, like I passed my driving test, my motorbike test. They've stripped it all. I had to pay 600 quid just to get a basic provisional back. But at least it's summer. I'll just have to retake everything again. But at least I can get the seller 125.
Yeah, I thought Northern Ireland was the same in the UK, though.
No, it's different. It's more strict. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you've got to put your license in. It's a different driving number. You've got to exchange your license to. It goes to Coleraine because it used to be Swansea, didn't it? Everything went to Swansea.
Yeah.
No, it's different.
Oh, they changed that as well, have they?
It's always been that ever since I come here in 2011. Because I used to use because I passed my test in England, obviously Swansea. Yeah. And when I come here, because I needed an SIA license, I needed to update my license, get the address right. Because they wanted that to get me SIA cards. Otherwise, I'd have just left it. Well, as soon as I changed it over, it all went to Coleraine, a new driver number and everything. So when I got done for my drink driving, whereas in England you get banned for whatever 2 years, and then after you're banned, you get your license back, don't you? So here I got banned for 18 months. First offence, you had a full clean license. I got banned for 18 months. So after the ban, I didn't get my license back. So I wrote to Coleraine and I said, "How come I haven't got my license? My ban's up, like." And they said, "Oh no." They said, "You don't get your license back." Yeah, no. They said you've got to start from scratch.
Yeah, you don't have to
believe it. Yeah. I couldn't believe it because the motorcycle test now. When I passed it, it was pretty easy. Now the motorcycle test it costs thousands, doesn't it? It got all these modules and stuff.
It does, yeah. Cost me fucking thousands to get mine, Tony.
So there you go. I know. So I was
I did my CBT easy. Rode a 125 for a bit. Did my module 1 easily on a 650. And then the module 2. I could have stopped at module 1 and rode an A2 license, which is any bike but horsepower restricted.
I'm coming. Hey guys, I'm going to jump off. Have a nice day, everybody.
Have a good night.
Yeah, and then I did my module 2, and I failed it a couple of times. On really
expensive, isn't it? It's costing it. It's really expensive.
I can think it'd be that.
Altogether, my bike license cost me about $3,000 to get.
Yeah, that's it. It's a rip-off. So I was fuming when I lost that, The car is bad enough, but I thought, well, the car, you just take, it's just a practical and one of them theories, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that shouldn't be too bad. But the motorbike one, you've got to do all these different modules now. So, I've actually got a 650. I've got a Yamaha V-Star 650, but I can't ride it on a provisional.
You haven't had your provisional. How long have you had your original provisional? Because my brother
got it back now. Yeah, I've just got it back now. It took me 5 years.
My brother rides on a provisional because he's had his license. He had his license before 89 or something. He can ride up to 36 brake horsepower, which means he can ride a restricted. He's got an ER5. He's got a Kawasaki ER5, and he can ride it legally.
As long as it's
100%
restricted
legally.
to, is it 35 kilowatts or something?
Yeah, 35 kilowatts or 42 brake horse or something.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, this bike. I'm just going to get myself. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get myself an old. I might get myself an old scooter. But what I normally do is, if you get like a model range, you only have a 250 and a 125. If you buy the 250 model, then send off the reg doc and say that it's a 125. Then you can ride a 250 on a provisional. You're not meant to do it, but you can do it. You know? Because them 125s are fucking useless. They won't pull the skin off a rice pudding if you come to an hill. So you've got a windy day, and you need. You come to an hill on a windy day, you're knackered. They ain't got the power. With a 250, will keep you going. That'll keep up with traffic. A 250.
Yeah.
You know. So that's what I'm thinking of doing, actually. Just for something to get me about, like, for now. But it's all money, innit? And geez.
Yeah, that's the problem.
So Yamaha do a 500 or a 600 scooter. Suzuki do a 600 scooter.
Yeah.
They're fucking decent, but they'd be able to get re-registered as a 125, wouldn't they?
They'd be hard because they look big. You've got to get one that looks small. It's got to look like a 125, hasn't it?
Yeah.
The 500s, you can tell they've got big fat wheels and all that. You can tell that they're not a 125. But a good one to get, which is cheap, is the Honda Fez. It's a 250. It'll cruise at 70. You know, that'll do you. And it's only small, and it looks exactly the same as the 125. So if you re-register that, just say change the engine, and then when you get pulled with police, the reg will come up and it'll just say a 125 Honda, won't it?
Yeah.
And they're not going to know it's got a 250 engine in. So so you're pretty much legal. The only problem you might have is when you come to MOT it because of the engine numbers. But then what you can say to the guys, you can say, you've just got a bore kit in there to reduce bore size. So you've kept the same engine number. You've just put a smaller stroke in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But because I was thinking of getting a 125, but the problem is with 125s, it ain't just the capacity. They've got to be restricted to like 13 horsepower, aren't they?
Yeah.
Otherwise, I get a 125 because you can get some fast 125s now, can't you? Like bloody 30, 40 horsepower tuned up like these racing 125s. But they're illegal. You're not allowed to ride one of them. They've got to be restricted in power, aren't they?
Yeah, you can KTM do a couple of nice ones, and you can. It's like the old days, really, with the old two strokes. You can get them fucking bored out and have them bored up.
Yeah, like the RDs,
and they go like stink. So
they do, yeah. I used to have an RD 200 twins. That was, the top end weren't good. But from 0 to 60, it was really quick from 0 to 60.
Yeah.
But maybe I'm dreaming. I need to get off the booze proper anyway before I get a bike. I don't want to be bloody, drinking my system again. Stop that.
Have you thought of giving up, Tony?
Yeah, definitely. Well, I'm going to have to give up because my health's gone right downhill lately. So yeah, it's like today. I'm not having a drink today. I only had one glass of wine yesterday. Day before, I only had a couple of cans. But I'm not a bit of a binge drinker, mate. What it is, I'll do really well for a week, not drink anything, and then I'll feel good, and I'll have a drink, and then boom, I'll sort of wake up 4 days later, and there'll be bottles everywhere.
Yeah, that's hard. I've done that for years.
Were you similar? Yeah. It's having that first drink. Once you have that first drink, then all common sense just goes out the window.
Stop, just go. Drink.
Yeah. That's it. It's easy. If you don't have that first drink, it ain't even that hard, is it? As long as you don't have that first drink. But if you have that first drink, then, you're playing with fire.
Depends how far into it you are, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. I know I gave up drink for 7 years when I was in late 40s. I didn't touch a drop. I didn't even bother. And I could have the odd beer and it didn't bother me.
But then I started drinking heavy again, and I was okay for a few months, and then I just got back into the routine of it. It creeps up on you, doesn't it? It creeps up on you.
That's what scares me. If I have one, I know I won't. I'll be back on it, like, you know. And
And do you know what's really bad, right? You could not have a drink like you're doing now for 6 months, and then you could go for a drink and just drink for one day, right?
No, I wouldn't do it. See,
no. But if you did do it, and
if I did,
and then you'll think in your mind, oh, I'm cured. Look, I went for a drink the other day, and I'm cured, but you're not. Because what you'll do it again, and then
do it again. Exactly.
Yeah. It's like you get like this false sense of security, thinking, "Oh, look, I've beat it now," but you haven't. Because that happened to me. I had a drink one night, a good drink. I hadn't drank in years, and I had a good drink one night, and I was fine the next day. I didn't want to drink, and I thought in back of my mind, I thought, bloody hell, look at that! I'm fully cured now. So my defences went down. I think I went on another drink like a few months later with a mate of mine, and I ended up going on a week bender. Just goes to show,
Hey, big up, Matt. He's off as well. He came up on the first New Year's Day, wasn't it? New Year's Day. You know, legendary Mac, Tony.
What's it called?
Legendary Mac. Legendary.
Oh no, he's in the chat now. I can see him.
Yeah, he gave up drinking on New Year's Day. I think it was on first.
Oh, did this just gone?
Coming out 6 months.
Yeah, it will be. January, February, March, April, May. 5 months. Yeah. Oh, big up, legendary Mike. Yeah, good on you, mate. Yeah.
He's doing good too.
Yeah. I think but when people go on about it, though, like when you give up drinking, you don't really want to talk about booze, really, do you? You know, just want to just get on with it, don't you?
Yeah.
You know, it's
I went out with my neighbours. I think it was last month, and I was sitting there and he was offering me a can 3 times, and I was like, "No, I don't want one." And then I stayed there for about half hour, and I was getting this fucking really bad urge just to have one,
Yeah.
I had to get out of there and came up here and had my food, and
it does pass, doesn't it? But for 10 minutes, you get an urge, don't you? But if you pass it does
that close to fucking opening one. I knew if I opened it, I just got to get out of there, and I just got out of there.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've done it myself. Yeah, once. Oh yeah, you do, and then that had been it. Yeah. No, that's it. No, if you do feel like, because obviously you're going to get a thirst for it, aren't you? Now and again. But no, you do know in your mind that after 15 minutes, 20 minutes, it'll pass. It will pass.
Yeah.
It's just,
It happened yesterday as well. I was in fucking Sports Direct and Neath. My head was fucking all over the place, and I was just thinking, run to the nearest pub and fucking have a pint, and obviously I didn't in the end.
Yeah.
And luckily, thank fuck.
I know it's there all the time, and it just comes out of the blue, doesn't it? Look at that. You're in Sports Direct, you're busy.
Yeah, it does.
You wouldn't even think about a drink, would you? But it just comes over you, doesn't it? It just comes over you. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's weird. And yet other times you can be in a pub, you can be in an off-license.
Yeah, and it doesn't bother you.
Yeah, it doesn't even bother you. It's weird how it works. Yeah. I know, it is bloody weird. Yeah. But I'm because like you said, when I get I want to get back driving or whatever, even a bike will do for a start. I want to get back travelling about, and with the booze, Plus it makes you feel like shit, doesn't it? It's not worth it, is it, drinking it? For the bit of the little.
That's what I thought yesterday. Do I want to fucking, go back to feeling like what you said, fucking shit and the rest of it,
That's right, yeah. For a few hours of being off your head, you pay the price for days, don't you?
About that, I was muted.
Exactly.
It's just not worth it, is it, really?
And then all the hard work I've done is fucking gone, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then you feel like you feel mad at yourself, don't you? You're like,
you feel mad at yourself.
But so that makes you drink more then, because you feel that fed up because you're mad at yourself. You think, fuck it, I may as well have a fucking drink now. That's the sort of mentality you get, yeah. It's horrible. It's a horrible thing. It is a mental illness, isn't it? It's a mental illness.
Alcoholism is a very serious illness, isn't it?
It is. It's horrible, isn't it? It's
Fuck,
okay
exactly legendary, Matt. That's it. Fuck alcohol. Fuck what it does to you. Fuck it all. Straight up the fucking arse. The fucking cunting thing.
That's it. And that's how I give up for 7 years. I just went, fuck it, fuck the lot of it. And I did.
It's
pretty much like you did. Just said, fuck the lot of it. I've had enough of it. That's what I did. I stopped for 7 years. I just went, fuck it all.
That's it. That's all it. That's the fucking way. I was having a good chat with somebody yesterday in the group about alcohol and shit. And it was a good chat.
Yeah, this is it. Yeah, well, at least being an alcoholic, at least there's plenty of people going through the same shit, isn't there? Because it's bloody rife at the moment, alcoholism, isn't it?
Right, and you're talking to people who, you're talking to people who are going through or have been through the same as you as well. So
yeah, exactly.
You're probably helping each other out by talking about it.
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, where I go, it's mainly like alcoholics. It is for drugs and alcohol, but it's just mainly alcoholics, basically,
Yeah, that's right.
There's a few people on drugs and stuff.
But
there's one guy. I won't say his name or anything, but he was in A&E over the pandemic, and he turned to fucking drugs and drink, and he's 3 months sober now as well, same as me. He gave up the same time as I did.
Bloody hell.
All that COVID and fucking working, fuck knows how many hours. He started taking drugs and fucking drinking. And
he's
God,
yeah. I've heard about that. Yeah, it's meant to have gone through the roof through that, with people's lifestyle. Yeah. Because a lot of people were spending a lot of time at home when there was normally out and about doing things. They were stuck at home.
Yeah, it was just fucking chaos in the hospitals and shit,
Yeah, that's right. And people were self-medicating. They couldn't get treatments for pains, said they was in pain. So they'd have a drink, wouldn't they, as self-medicating and that. Yeah. It's really... No, good on you, Andrew. Anyway, mate, you give me inspiration. I do ghost a lot. I don't come on YouTube a lot, but I will ghost a lot.
And I do.
When I do see on, it does give me inspiration seeing what you're doing, mate. It does, nice one.
I think you've got to come to that point where you want to do it yourself, and
that's all it is.
Yeah,
it's as simple as that. It ain't hard. You've just got to want to do it yourself. It's no good going into rehabs because other people want you to do, or if you're being tested.
I couldn't have done it. I was too far into it last year. Look.
Yeah. I've done all that in the past. My girlfriend doesn't like me drinking and all that. Yeah. No, you won't give up. You just got to want to do it yourself, haven't you? It's simple as that. And you will do it. You will do it if you want to do it yourself. You just do it, don't you? You just do it. It's a choice, and it's a choice, and you just. It's an hard choice. It's not easy. It's willpower. That's what it is. It's just willpower.
Willpower. Yeah.
Determination, willpower. Your mind will do it. If your brain is in gear to do it, it'll do it. It's willpower. That's it.
Yeah.
As simple as that. It's about focus, isn't it? Just thinking, right, fuck it, fuck the booze, just fuck it off. Simple as that. Yeah. Right, I'm going to have my bath now. It's been good jumping on, Ministry. Good to see you, Andrew.
Yeah, cheers,
Yeah. Good to see you, mate. I thought I'd just jump on because I've seen you on and that. I thought I'd jump on and say hello, Yeah. Right. Have a good one, Have a good one. Everybody in the chat, have a good day. Yeah, take it easy, man. God bless.
All right.
Yes, Frankie.
All right. 10 minutes. I gotta go.
Yeah, no worries. I
gotta go to the meeting. 20 past 10. I gotta walk up now.
You got far to go?
Yeah. What?
Have you got far to go to get to your meeting?
About 15-20 minute walk up there. not far really.
That's
Not far.
right. A bit of decent bit of exercise.
Yeah, get a bit of air as well. Isn't it? Yeah.
Morning.
Morning. How you doing?
How's it? How's it this
Yeah.
morning?
Not bad, not bad. You going all right?
Have you recovered from the shouty quiz?
Yeah, I think so. No, it went well. It's just like
Gamer?
all else, you know, teething issues.
Yeah, no, it's I couldn't help but I was like I said, I was flicking between grippers and Society X's.
Mm.
And then I was watching Society X's because I just couldn't stop giggling at Gamer. I know it's childish, but when he kept butting in all the time, I was just giggling. I was just giggling.
Yeah, well, when I do it on my panel, I'll be selective about the guests that I have on.
Yeah, he won't be there. Like.
I will be selective about the guests because I mean, don't get me wrong, he's more than welcome to participate. You know what I mean? But
I'll let him on mic with you first.
he lacks the patience.
Yeah, you got to have patience when it comes to Gamer if he's in that fucking frame of mind.
Well, I think the problem is it's him that lacks the patience.
No, he's just a fucking idiot when he does it, and he doesn't care about other people. And so, but anyway, I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'm gonna go and do something.
No worries, Andrew.
Yeah. So, what you up to, ministry? How's it going?
Yeah, I'm all right. Not a lot today. I was up early, been out with the dog already early. Yeah, done all my chores and shit. So I thought I'd chuck a morning live on. I haven't done a proper morning live for ages, so I thought I'd do one. You know what I mean?
I think Zara B's accusing me of having a mullet.
Nothing wrong with mullets.
It's business in the front, party in the back.
Party in the back.
Party in the back. Yep.
Nothing wrong with a mullet.
Not wrong with a mullet, mate. It's the rednecks version of high fashion.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But what you been up to? Oh, no.
Not a lot. Just the odd quick stream and not been up to a lot. I did have a few days off then. Of course, I had problems with one of my dogs, so
sorry to hear that.
That made me go quiet for a few days more. You know what I mean? So just been not ghosting. I've been commenting in chats, but not participating in many panels.
Mm. Yeah, it can get a bit much, and sometimes you just do need a day off or so. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just to get your head straight, because it's when you're talking to people on here, it's hard to. It's almost hard to keep track of reality because this is so everything on fucking YouTube so fake.
Yeah.
So. Oh dear.
Yeah. Like Gripper does the same. I know he has. He'll do a few days of good long lives, and then he'll take 3 or 4 days off and do other things. And yeah, I'm sort of the same. I'm not one of these. I couldn't live stream every day. If I do 2 or 3 days in a row where I do a live stream, whether one be an hour, one be 3, and one be like 4 or something, after like doing 3, I've got to take 3 or 4 days off.
Yeah.
Not because of stress or anything like that, just because I don't want to, I don't feel like doing it every day, If I was doing it every day, it wouldn't be fun.
You end up burning out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen it. I've done it myself, mate. It's not easy to put this on 24, 7 days a week. And what I find is as well is that when you've been streaming for a while and then you stop, you come back and your numbers are never as good as what they were before you went away.
No.
It takes a little while to build them back up again, doesn't it?
Yeah. It does, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, pretty much the whole stretch covered, didn't they, with live streams? There's normally a live stream on pretty much all the time. We do with more people putting them out there, actually, to be honest, so that there is always pretty much somewhere for people to go.
Yeah, most of the time, yeah. I've noticed a little bit quieter in the mornings and afternoons.
Yeah.
But I think other people have noticed as well and have started to do them in the afternoon. You know,
Well,
I
Jamie
do
had,
one
Jamie had
afternoon,
some great numbers yesterday afternoon.
Yeah.
He had like 170 in his stream.
Yep.
That's great for 4 o'clock in the afternoon, is that?
Yeah, I like the afternoon, early evening. You know, 3 to 6, 3 to 7 is a good fucking slot. Like it's a good time to be on.
Well, not only that as well is the guests that come on normally, they're not fucking pissed at that time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? When you start getting later, the later you get, the drunker people get, and the more chaotic your stream is.
Yeah, that comes with the territory, though, doesn't it? You know, with the late streams and that.
Yeah.
Now the afternoon ones, you know, I've like you said, other people that haven't had a drink or anything, or they're just getting in from work, and now like most, I don't turn the fucking telly on. I'll go up. I don't turn the telly on. I come in and turn the fucking computer on. You know what I mean? Or if I turn the telly on, it's on.
Yeah, I don't watch TV anymore. To be fair,
Hey,
go on. Sorry.
How's your plantation coming on with the drain pipes?
I've had to put a pin in it because I'm working now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't particularly have much time. I do like 50 hours a week, so most of my time is taken up doing that, and then if I get any chance to have any downtime, you know, I've got my family and my hobbies and all that stuff, and it's just.
Well, I went around my friend's there the other day, and he's got all cast iron drain pipes and stuff. He's taken all his down and replaced them with chains. No, I think it was only his gut room that was still metal. I think he replaced all the new one with PVC. When I went round, he had chains there instead of a drain pipe, so the water can drip down the chain.
Yeah, it's a good idea, is that?
He's done the same thing you were on about, and made like a wall climber for like cabbages and carrots and that. And
mate, it does make a lot of sense to grow vertically, because when you grow on the ground, you're only using the space that's available to you on the ground.
Well, I think he says he's only going to use it for like nursery things just before they go on the ground. But yeah, it saves space, and I mean,
let me see if I can find something for you. 1 second.
Anyway, I've been to Greg's and got a goodie bag.
Nice.
Well, I only went there for a carrier bag and a donut. So I was carrying too many things. I went to the pie shop next door, Taylor Pies. John and Kendall know Taylor's. They're doing the best pies. I go to Taylor's for my pies.
I'm just sharing a screen, Ministry. If you can pop it on for us.
Greg's for a bag.
It's just a wall of green, is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like it's in a factory or something, though.
Yeah, they do.
Well, no, this is essentially in a warehouse. Yeah.
Yeah. Big factory unit.
Yeah, it's a big. You can transfer. You know, you can convert warehouses into farms, industrial land into farms. What was originally brownfield sites, which means that obviously you can't grow crops on there because it was used for industrial purposes, and the chances are the soil's contaminated. Yeah, but because it doesn't actually grow in the soil, look at that. Tell me that's not beautiful.
No, it's not, to be honest. It looks like something out of a sci-fi movie. I mean, what I'm used to is an
allotment. It's the future, mate. It's the future. I find that to me,
maybe
there's people
like you that's destroying our children's future and our grandchildren's future, because if that's the world that's going into, that's not natural to me.
Well, they're
All
trying
right.
to push it on us.
Do you consider that industrial farming methods are natural, where they just plant one crop and then they strip the soil of all the nutrients? And
Well,
eventually
the
turn
soil
it into
itself,
desert?
it's earth, isn't it? So it's moved about by nature itself.
Well-
None of that's going to be like moving
The-
soil, worms and bugs and creatures.
Well, no, because there is no worms and bugs and creatures in it, because it's a closed environment. The only thing that's in there are the exact things that the plant needs in order to grow. That's it.
Well, they're trying to push aquaculture on us. Have you seen the aquaculture? There's an old office block in London.
Combine it with these
fish.
systems.
They
I
grow
know,
fish
Reese,
and
if you
pump the fish water through the plants to grow the plants, and it's a repetitive cycle. The fish feed the plants. The fish then clean the water, goes back up.
It's a closed loop system. So basically, if you incorporated something like a worm farm into that, so when you grow your crops, you're going to have excess plant material that you don't eat. You don't eat the whole plant, yeah? So say, for example, you grow cauliflower, you only eat the flower of the cauliflower, don't you? So all that waste, those leaves, traditionally they're thrown away. If you were to feed them, if you were to put that into a worm farm, those worms would break that down into some great compost. Now, I know that you're not typically using compost, but you can use it for things that you can't grow in vertically. So, like fruit trees, for example, it's no good. You can't plant an apple tree vertically, can you? An apple tree already grows vertically, but it needs to go in ground. So you do have a use for things like composting in that respect. But then, those worms are going to get nice and fat from eating that excess plant material.
That comment either.
You what, sorry?
I was just going off optical turnkeys. Yeah, comment there. No one's freaking out.
Nearly every salad and vegetable in the supermarket is grown hydroponically.
Yeah, when you buy them from there.
Fucking one.
I was down the gardens the other day. I got about fucking 6 ton of fucking greens.
Yeah. So basically, you'd feed your excess plant material to the worms, and then you feed the worms to the fish in your fish tank. And when the fish have eaten the worms and digested it, they shit in the water. Now, if you leave that, it makes the water toxic. But you can use that water to filter through your hydroponic system. And what that does then is the plants purify that water they take out the nutrients that they need, and it goes back into the fish tank as clean water.
Yeah.
Is that Steve on the mountain?
Yep.
It is, yep.
How's your mountain, Steve?
Strange, actually, today. Very strange. Thanks for asking.
Why is the mountain strange?
I woke up to 4 dinghy divers about 5 o'clock this morning. Five people coming over from Africa walked up through my mountain, looking for how to get to a big city without going on the main roads.
Oh.
So I sat there and kind of watched them climbing the mountain, which was fucking strange.
You don't give them directions, Steve.
Steve,
of course I did. Of course I did.
Calais that way. Dover's that way.
Of course I did. I gave them my phone number and email address just in case they get lost as well.
Oh, that's awesome, mate.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
How's your day going? You're talking about some real sci-fi dodgy stuff. You know that, yeah?
You say it's dodgy, but I contest that the way that we grow crops at the moment is far more dodgy. Because we're stripping the soil of natural nutrients.
I like you to go down my allotments and say that.
Well, no, you probably utilize crop rotation in your allotments because that's what's traditionally what people do. But on an industrial scale, when the only thing that a farmer's growing is, take for example, rapeseed, yeah, fields and fields and fields of yellow, and then the very next year he puts rapeseed in there again, fields of yellow. The very next year, rapeseed again. Now, the problem is with doing that is you don't, traditionally what you do is you'd rotate the crops through that field. So you do rapeseed one year and then you do like turnips the other year because they fix nitrogen into the soil. And then you do like peas or watercress, and then a year that you'd leave it fallow where there'd be nothing in it and you just let weeds grow. And what that does is the problem with just growing one crop is it depletes the nutrients in the soil. You're not putting anything back, so you're then forced to use fertilizers. And we're already facing. I mean, are you familiar with the phosphorus crisis?
Yep.
That's basically an issue with the fact that we can't.
I don't really comment unless you're on the panel.
Sorry,
I was talking optical turnkey.
You can't. You know, if the phosphorus runs out, which it's, you know, at the rate that we're using it, it's kind of likely that that's going to happen.
Yeah, this is why those commercial and industrial growers they use extra phosphorus. Do you get me? Yeah.
Yeah.
They use
the thing, though.
We can see nothing of the future is going to be natural or like to us.
Nothing that we eat now is natural. Let's be completely honest. Unless you're hunter-gathering.
If you spend the money on it, you can always tell when things are natural because they don't come in a perfect shape and form.
Is farming natural?
Yes.
Well, I just think we're going into an age.
Farming's natural.
I just think in the future there's going to be fucking no humans because everyone's going to cut the cock off. Everyone's a weakling like fucking optical turnkey and can't produce fucking offspring. And then the food that we eat is going to make us more weak. And then it will be a lot easier to be controlled than what we are anyway. I just think it's fucking sad. I think we should be more natural.
You're right.
That's it. It's just an opinion. I prefer to walk around covered in leaves. I don't need to wear fucking Vans or
yeah, but you're not though, are you?
But you don't. Like Steve on a fucking mountain because there's no men in the world no more.
But you're not doing it, though, are you?
It's a big girly world we fucking live in. Everyone's a fucking bitch. People get offended.
I can get bitchy. I'm not a bitch.
Well, everyone's. That's what it is. We live in a girly world. Everyone's full of estrogen.
Well,
there's no natural water. Nothing's natural. Yeah, you're right. But it's fucking shit. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
I think we're living in a rural-ready world, but man's got lazy.
Titty milk when they're born. They have powdered milk. Old women produce powdered milk when they're in the fucking 90s.
I had breast milk. I still look for breast.
Breast is best.
But you tell me how you're going to artificially create that in a big warehouse with straight lines.
Require what?
I could artificially impregnate
breast milk,
powdered milk.
Or put ladies through a phantom pregnancy for breast milk. Yeah,
there's plenty of dairy alternatives, isn't there? You can use soy.
Well,
not growing in a warehouse like that.
There'll be plugs full of clones all getting their titters milked.
Well, that's what they're doing. They're cloning the whole world.
Yep.
Babies won't even be born from ladies no more. From the women, they'll be born in little cubicles, kinder eggs. Look at the surprise on this one.
Energy cells. That's all we are.
And I think I could stop cancer now by alkalizing your fucking body from being acidic. It's very easy.
I think you've gone a bit too far down that conspiracy theory rabbit hole there.
I kind of got a little bit too much out too soon. I should have given it one bit at a time, shouldn't I? It's all about how it's laid on the table, Reese. If I come down yours and
I don't think babies from babies from kinder eggs is going to happen anytime soon, Arky.
But they already are. They already are. Cloning, fucking test tube babies. They already are. Genetic decisions, you know. I want my son to be a fucking solicitor, so I'm going to go to a sperm bank and I'm going to get DNA that's equivalent to a solicitor. It's already been done, man. It's genetic programming. Hitler started.
You were getting everybody vaccinated to save your loved ones.
Do you not think that in societies that have like arranged marriages, is that not essentially a form of selective breeding?
Does that not come down to religion?
That's making sure that you're not fucking your own daughters and you're fucking your own sisters. That's what that is. That's control and respect.
Because a lot of arranged marriages in cultures where it occurs between cousins. So actually, it's not a fail safe against that happening. However, what it does do is, you know, if say for example, if you were arranging a marriage, you'd want to arrange a marriage with the best person
like
to marry your daughter, for example. You'd want a male that's got intelligence, that looks physically healthy. That we do it all the time, selective breeding.
Yeah,
you know, people don't
we
think
lie
that
these
it's
days,
been
mate.
occurring, but
We
it's
lie
been happening
these days.
throughout history.
Here's
Look,
one
you
here.
can get the ugliest, and most disabled Stephen Hawkins, right? You can put him in a fucking OK Cupid, and you can make him sound like any fucking handsome diva you want. Do you get me, yeah? Yeah, people are lying these days, yeah? You go for an operation these days because you can't walk properly. You go for getting your eyesight tested. You go for a different fucking sweat glands, yeah? People are lying these days. We got different color hair. We don't even look like or sound like what we look like. Yeah? So it's already happening.
Well, it's been happening for millennia.
Why has it been happening?
Never had the word
because
for it
people
before.
like you are allowing it to happen, and then silencing people like me and Steve who might be outspoken.
People like me. What pigeonhole are you putting me in, Aki?
No, nothing like that. But you'll be on that side right now, so I'll do.
No. What I'm saying is, I don't think that we should necessarily discount technologies that can help us live sustainably. Just because it scares a few people because they don't understand it.
What's your views on there? Is it the Neuralink what they put into your brain?
Reese, out of respect, yeah. About 30 years ago, I was a working fisherman, working on deckhand trawling boats, yeah. I was a deckhand working on trawling boats. Now, understanding, we were catching more jellyfish than most other fish. And there was big scientific programs and documentaries, and we were constantly being told, in a few years, jellyfish is going to be our main protein source.
There's lots of them. They reproduce really quickly.
They haven't got a natural predator. They don't have a predator. Do you get me, yeah?
Yeah.
So we need to develop a predator. They're taking over the seas. And where you see them taking over the seas, they're taking over the coastlines. When they take over the coastlines, there ain't no fucking fresh fish this safe.
Has anybody seen that big wash-up that's been occurring in Teesside? There's loads of crabs and all sorts of shellfish washed up on the shore. And what they've said, they've said that they think it's because there are dredging boats dredging out the Tees, and it's stirring up the harmful chemicals that were put into the water when we started industrializing, but didn't realize the impacts of environmental pollution.
All the shit that's laid at the bottom. Yeah, we went for fish and chips there down the beach the other day in this little hut, and a steak actually. And all the swimmers were complaining that there was loads of crabs, jellyfish.
Yeah, but it fucking stinks as well.
Yeah.
Especially with it being sunny. With it being sunny now, it'll fucking
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than the smell of rotting shellfish.
No.
Well, you expect it at the beach, don't you? I like all them smells at the beach. You open all
like
your areas and receptors in your brain.
And smell shellfish. Oh, fucking hell. I can imagine.
You know what? Yeah. What I think the worst smell in the world is a human shit. I can take a baby shit, a dog shit, a cat shit, but a human shit. Oh, there's a certain linger, isn't there?
Them vegan shits, definitely.
I've never smelled the vegan shit, to be honest.
I thought vegans shit little pellets like rabbits.
And I don't mean a shit down the toilet. I mean like an outdoor
and then we ate them to make sure they got all the nutrition out.
Oh, like a rabbit does.
Yeah.
Absolutely disgusting they are.
We got the shit eating vegans.
And on that note, with the conversation turning to shit, literally, I'm gonna leave.
You're not allowed.
I'm not leaving because we're talking about shit. I've got some stuff to do. My washer's about to finish, so I'm just gonna go.
You're not allowed. You're grounded.
We'll come back,
Right.
Reese.
You're committed here for the next 20 hours. You've been dosed up with free LSD trips. You've got to stay with us now.
Hang on. If you sent me some free LSD trips, I would stay here.
Well, you're here then. Stay. Don't go. Wait until they arrive.
Oh, it's nice to be wanted, isn't it? Nice to be wanted. Guys, I might pop back on later on if you're still on. I'm just like I say, I've got some chores to take care of around the house. But
yeah, no worries.
I'll catch you all in a bit.
Baby, if you've got to go away. Who was that Boyzone?
Yeah, probably.
Take that one, it.
Yeah, it was Steve.
Or was it E17? No, it was E17.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I liked him.
No. It was the Backstreet Boys.
Oh, was it?
I don't know. Go and ask.
Is Brian Harvey still alive, or did they kill him off yet?
Hopefully they're all dead.
I sort of liked him when he came out and he started out speaking out about it all. You know, people.
What do you think about?
Everybody seems to say the same things.
About who?
About the elite being controlled and these fancy parties that the celebrities go to, and if they don't do like certain acts, that they don't make it in the music industry.
Yeah, well, we've known that for years.
Yeah, all that's what I'm saying. So, like, he started talking about it, didn't he? But then he started getting paranoid. They were knocking on his door. He went missing for a week. He took a load of drugs. And I think for most of it, it's all just, it is what it is, isn't it? It's what you see.
Put yourself where you want to see. What you want to see, you got to surround yourself by.
Yeah, the ocean.
Well,
see what I did there?
Yeah.
It's what you see. Put yourself in the ocean. You're surrounded by sea.
So yeah, check this out, boys. Right, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock this morning. It's pitch black. Yeah, I'm sound asleep. Grizzles is barking. Grizzles don't never bark. He's got a yip, 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 yip. Yeah, you don't, like he's almost like his balls being clenched. You get me? Yeah, he's got a fucking yelp, not a fucking bark. This morning he's barking. I come outside of me bus. There's 4 black fellas stood there. Excuse me. Yeah, 4 people looking like them from Senegal, to be precise. And they just come off one of the boats out there.
Stevie should have took them hostage.
Yeah.
No, I just sent them on their way.
You should have at least made them go back down and recover you the fucking engine off the boat.
Yeah, no, they've already got the boat. Look, listening to all the boat activity out there today and last night, yeah, these fellas, they're hunted. Do you get me? Yeah, so just give them water, give them a bag of sugar, and adios, amigos.
Adios, amigos.
Yeah. So you reckon you would have sent them down to collect an engine? Flipping heck, man.
I'd have shouted, fetch that fucking boat up here. Don't walk up here without that fucking boat, you fucking moron. Wasting my time walking down there. I want the engine. Is it Honda?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, if it's there, it will be there tomorrow. That's what I think.
I remember it was a few years back now. There was a guy, I'm sure he had a YouTube channel. He was going down the beach in the UK and he was taking the dinghies and he was putting them on eBay. And he got arrested for it. Or I don't think he got. I think the police come down and says, "Oh, like it is like classed as stolen property or whatever, and handling stolen goods or whatever." We don't know where they've got the boat from, or. But I always just think, well, if someone's left it at the side of the road, I'm fucking having it. Find escapers, isn't it?
Well, that would have been my thinking.
I found this on the beach years ago, and I've never even opened it.
I'd like to be thinking like that too, but what if I left it down by the side of the road?
Morning, shits and giggles. Yeah, good idea for income, shits and giggles. Pimp them out as rent boys.
Rent a boy. Do you like it down the hatch today? It's from
I got a letter today. I had to go down for postal collection today.
Oh yeah, who was your letter from?
The medical.
You're breaking up, Steve, in the tunnel. We're losing signal under the tunnel.
Oh.
Yeah, I've seen footage of that Zara, the Australian Coast Guard burning all the fucking Filipino and Vietnamese boats.
Well, to be honest, though, they're not doing anything that we didn't do on pirate boats to claim our land. We all did the same fucking shit. Like, America's stolen land. They took that off the natives. Pretended that we discovered the world was round because he sailed around the curve and found America. It's a kind of magic, eh? And then it was filled with all the Irish. See all the Irish who went there, they're not daft. See, they were already there anyway, I reckon. I reckon they were sharing the fucking native ground with the Indians until the people went and made it America.
Well, they pushed them out their own lands down into Mexico, didn't they? So,
and up to Canada.
Yeah, and up north as well. Yeah.
Well, you can speculate and you can wish that is equivalent to the PIP, but it isn't. It's a receipt from my leg injury 2 years ago. Yeah, them poor Mayans, you know, like I feel for them South Americans. You know, they had it good in comparison to most of the world. They've had a culture that was really, really good.
Yeah, shit. I'm streaming to 2 channels, shit. So you might be the only person watching on Ministry live streams rather than Ministry of Madness. What I'll do is I'll remove and shut down the Ministry live streams one.